Jin Ze's passing is a shock. Zhao Jinmai and Song Weilong pass through tears at the funeral. No one expected the day to come so soon. The entertainment world, usually filled with cameras, smiles, and news of new projects, suddenly turned into a sea of sorrow. Jin Ze, once known as a promising young actor, became the talk of the town due to the devastating news. His sudden passing left many speechless, as fans struggled to come to terms with the unbelievable reality. But what touched the public most was the moment when Zhao Jinmai and Song Weilong attended the actor's funeral procession. Both looked devastated, displaying grief that was difficult to hide in public. Since Mourning, the cemetery had been filled with family, close friends, colleagues, and mourners who had come to pay their respects. The air was heavy. There was little conversation. Most people simply stood in silence, as if still trying to comprehend the reality that such a vibrant young man was gone forever. When Zhao Jinmai arrived at the ceremony, the public's attention was immediately drawn to her. The young actress, known for her cheerful demeanor, looked different. Her face displayed a deep, unconcealed sadness. Although she tried to maintain composure, her eyes betrayed the pain of loss. Several witnesses even reported that Zhao Jinmai bowed her head several times for a long time before entering the tribute area. Shortly afterward, Song Weilong also arrived. The popular actor's presence further heightened the emotional atmosphere. With slow steps and a solemn expression, Song Weilong walked toward the ceremony without speaking. He appeared to take several deep breaths and bow his head, as if trying to contain the emotions that continued to well up within him. For many in attendance, the moment illustrated the close bonds between those in the entertainment industry. Behind the glitz and glamour of celebrity, often portrayed as perfect on screen, lies a deep sense of friendship, support, and strong emotional bonds. Jin Ze's passing seemed to remind everyone that life can change in an instant. The atmosphere grew even more emotional as friends and colleagues were given the opportunity to pay their respects. Many were unable to hold back their tears. Some even had to pause before continuing due to the intense emotions. In the room filled with flowers and prayers, the sense of loss was palpable. According to witnesses at the scene, the atmosphere became very emotional when Jin Ze's name was mentioned in several tributes. Many mourners bowed their heads, while others wiped away tears. Many admitted they were still struggling to accept the fact that the actor's life had ended so soon. What was even more touching was the message Zhao Jinmai later delivered to reporters. With a calm voice, she remembered Jin Ze as a warm person who always brought positive energy to those around him. She expressed that the actor was someone who could lighten the mood even in difficult situations. Zhao Jinmai also recalled how Jin Ze always displayed humility despite his ever-growing career. According to her, the actor never discriminated against people based on status or position. Everyone was treated with equal respect. This memory is now one of the most precious things she will cherish. Meanwhile, Song Weilong also delivered an equally touching message. She said that the loss of Jin Ze was a huge blow to many who knew him. For him, Jin Ze was not just a colleague, but also a friend who always provided support and encouragement. Song Weilong admitted that he still finds it difficult to accept this reality. He said that some memories with Jin Ze still feel so close, as if they happened just yesterday. That's why the actor's sudden passing felt so shocking and left him with deep sadness. The statements from the two young stars immediately went viral on various media and digital platforms. Many fans said they couldn't hold back their tears after hearing their messages. These simple yet sincere words are considered to be able to describe Jin Ze from the perspective of those who truly knew him. On social media, a wave of condolences continued to pour in. Thousands, even millions, of internet users shared photos, videos, and memorable moments related to Jin Ze. These posts demonstrated the actor's profound influence on his fans and colleagues. Many fans claim to have followed Jin Ze's career journey since his early days in the entertainment industry. They watched the young actor develop, overcome various challenges, and gradually build a name for himself through hard work and dedication. Many also felt the loss was not just a celebrity, but an inspirational figure who inspired them through his work. This is why the news of his passing felt so personal to some fans, even though they never met him in person. Over time, stories of Jin Ze's kindness began to emerge. Co-workers remembered him as a friendly and sociable person. Many said he always greeted people first and never hesitated to help those in need. These stories further reinforced Jin Ze's image as a beloved individual. Amidst the intense competition in the entertainment industry, he managed to maintain a humble demeanor that earned him the respect of many. For his family and closest friends, this loss was undoubtedly a far greater pain. However, the support from fans and the wider community at least served as proof that Jin Ze had left a significant mark during his life. The ongoing love and respect demonstrated that his presence would not be easily forgotten. The funeral ultimately served not only as a final farewell, but also as a celebration of the life Jin Ze had lived. The tears shed that day were not solely due to sadness, but also due to gratitude for having known and witnessed the journey of a figure who meant so much to so many. Even several fellow artists who were unable to attend the funeral in person shared their condolences via social media. They remembered Jin Ze as a hard worker who always arrived with enthusiasm and positive energy. Many expressed shock upon first hearing the news, as Jin Ze had always been known for his optimism and hope for the future. At the funeral site, the atmosphere of emotion continued until the final tributes concluded. Wreaths from various sources filled the surrounding area, symbolizing the love and appreciation shown to the actor. Each flower arrangement seemed to convey the same message, that Jin Ze's passing leaves an irreplaceable void in the hearts of many. One of the most profound moments for the mourners was when the entire audience stood in silence to remember Jin Ze's life. There was no sound except the blowing of the wind and the occasional sob. In that brief moment, everyone seemed lost in their own memories, recalling the laughter, stories, and experiences they had shared with the actor. Meanwhile, fans from various countries also expressed their support and condolences in touching ways. Various tribute projects began to emerge, from compilation videos of his career journey to heartfelt farewell messages. These thousands of posts are proof that Jin Ze's work and personality have touched the hearts of many people, regardless of nationality or language. Many now believe that despite his short career, Jin Ze has left a profound impression. This is not only due to his acting talent, but also to the humility and warmth he consistently displayed towards everyone. These values are what make his name continue to be spoken of with such reverence even after his passing. Ultimately, Jin Ze's story is not just about an actor who passed away too soon. It's a story about how one life can have such a profound impact on so many. From family, friends, colleagues, to millions of fans spread across the globe, all now hold the same memory. The memory of a talented young man who once brought light, and though he is gone, his light will live on in the memories of those who knew him.